Hey, Walking Dead fans, welcome back to the channel. It was November the 4th, 2018 when we watched Rick blow up a bridge after getting impaled onto a huge piece of rebar, but losing lots of blood and getting blown into a creek could not stop Rick Grimes. Call in a helicopter and they flew away. And here we are wondering, where did he go? And why hasn't he came back after all this time? The show jumped 6 years after Rick's supposed death. What's going on with Rick? Movies. The Walking Dead universe plans 3 Rick Grimes movies. The first, we have confirmation, will be in theaters and distributed by Universal. But what do we know so far? Scott Gimple, speaking to comicbook.com, said, "Can't tell you where he went." And this was at the season 10 premiere out in LA. And Gimple keeps saying that they are close to telling more soon. We're going to tell you more real soon, man. But, he's been saying that. So, really, comicbook.com suggests as well, New York Comic Con may be when we have to wait to get that, but it's not that long away. And because it's October the 3rd through the 6th, and I think AMC should be on the morning of October 5th. I think their panel is the morning of October 5th. So, the Saturday before the premiere of The Walking Dead Season 10, of course, it premieres a week earlier on AMC Premiere, but Gimple went on to say that they have been working really hard to get it done and that he and Robert Kirkman have been working together closely. But we do have clues from The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead about the helicopter group. Fear the Walking Dead gave us a bunch more info. That's about all Season 5 did, in my opinion. And we learned from the short movie promo that the city skyline is Philadelphia. Kirkman says that yes, that was one of the little things they wanted us to pick out of it, but he says there are a lot of other tidbits in that teaser. If you're a real eagle-eyed, you can see that will reveal custom aspects of what's coming up. That's pretty interesting. Gimple stressed that we came into the Walking Dead world through Rick's eyes, and that is how the first movie will be as well. We will discover this bigger world, this behind-the-scenes look at what's been going on elsewhere, and that'll all be through Rick's eyes. Gimple also says the Rick movie will have a connection to the new show that will be here in 2020, the same year the movie should be. We should also find out more about the new show on October the 5th. He went on to say that the people who are looking at the spinoffs and expects them to be exactly like The Walking Dead, that it's not going to happen. They are here to provide different things, different stories, and different perspectives. So what do you guys think about all of that? You all know I love The Walking Dead, but since Season 4, I've not necessarily loved Fear the Walking Dead. That's 50-50 right now. I do look forward to the movie and the new show. Yes, Gimple is behind them, but hopefully Fear the Walking Dead showrunners or writers are not. Fingers crossed. Robert Kirkman is heavily involved in the movies, but as far as the connections and the main show and the movie, Rick has a bunch of loose ends. Michonne, RJ, Judith, Daryl, all kinds of stuff. But isn't that what happens when there's a sudden death? Loose ends? Of course, Rick did not die, and how does everyone and Michonne find out? But that is the big question, right? How does Michonne find out Rick is still alive? And why doesn't Daryl go? Or how does Daryl find out? How does the whole community find out? What happens to Michonne? What happens to Rick? What's going on? We just have to wait and see. So the best information we have for the movie right now is the city of Philadelphia. We know that there's some other clues in that little promo, Robert Kirkman said. We also know that it has a connection to the new show, the new spinoff that's coming out. And we know it's going to be through Rick's eyes, kind of like the first season of The Walking Dead. And that part is the part I'm excited about. Maybe it'll have that feel, a little bit of that first season of The Walking Dead, of Rick waking up in a hospital pretty much and figuring out what the hell is going on in the world. But we damn sure have a whole bunch of questions still, especially the A and B thing. What does it mean? Why trade people for supplies? Why can't you just get them yourself? Why set up an establishment like that where you're giving Jadis and the junkyard people supplies while they hand you people? An A possibly had to get bit before it was picked up. Not turned yet, just bitten. Freshly bitten. So there's some kind of experimentation, something going on there with the A-B thing. All of that's going to be interesting to find out. We just don't have enough information on it right now. And I'm not sure if we knew this in the past. I actually have been saying a couple of times that that new show is going to be set a little farther into the future, and I thought that some of the news that we had got at one point, but recently we've got new information, or at least maybe confirmation that the new show, that'll be about the kids or the younger generation, is going to be set 10 years post-apocalypse. And that was by an interview with one of the actors that's going to be in the show with the Chicago Tribune. He says that's Nico Tortorella. He says his name is Felix, and he is very much the protector of a younger generation. The show is focusing on a younger generation of people 10 years post-apocalypse, and I'm kind of the dad in charge. So as he explained that, he said 10 years post-apocalypse. And as you guys know, the Walking Dead TV show is now starting season 10, the Whisper War season, 10 years post-apocalypse. So some of you may have seen or heard or know about some of the tidbits or aspects that show some of the aspects that are coming up that were revealed in that other than the skyline. But let's look and see, what else did we find out? We do see those 3 circles in the logo. At the end there, we do see behind that is a wall with barbed wire on the top. So it's walled in the city or part of the city. But backing up to the beginning, what do we see in the beginning as the helicopters are coming in? It's snow. So I don't know if the entire movie will be it be in the winter, but it seems like as far as right now anyway in the teaser here, and it does show the helicopter with the 3 circles on the side flying into the city. And does that mean, hey, Rick's on it and they're heading on into the city? Is that kind of like an opening scene, something we're going to get? Or is it going to open up Rick's already there? But that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to get some feedback from you guys, let you know a few of the things we know so far about the movie and some of the little teaser things, the snow and some things like that. Some of the things we're looking at, the 10 years post-apocalypse of the new spinoff, the timeline for the new spinoff. A lot of things we can put into some perspective. And I did a video before this one, the helicopter timeline a little bit. It was an Uproxx article, but it kind of puts a few more things kind of in perspective about the whole Rick movie coming up, the Walking Dead movie that will be coming up, and the new spinoff. We should get some of that new information on October 5th, so that's very exciting, coming up very soon. And October 6th, the premiere of The Walking Dead Season 10. The Whisper War, it's going to be really exciting. Can't wait for it and to review it and go over it and talk about it with you guys. It'll be very, very exciting. So let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. Let's continue the discussion there. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Dead stuff.